Correspondent gives an update on the traffic situation along the ever-busy Nyanya Kefi Road. Gwandara-speaking people celebrate Cultural Day, preparatory for this year's planting season. A very good evening. Glad to have you join us on 98 Channel 5 News at 7. I am Miriam Emekamadi. Opening up and fast-tracking sustainable development in rural communities through access road and delivery of top healthcare facilities is the priority of the Abuja Municipal Area Council led by Abdullahi Adamu Candido. This is in demonstration of a commitment to touch lives at the grassroots. As Tanimo Williams reports that the council has so far inaugurated a 750-meter Piaka road and another 450-meter road in Toge community.
Designed to link the communities and ease movements of goods and services for social and economic growth of the communities, the road projects built with drainages to enhance sanitation, according to the chairman of the Abuja Municipal Area Council, are strategic to a metropolitan city like the Federal Capital Territory.
Whether you are appointed or elected, more so that if you are elected, then the people need to see you, need to have your impact, need to see the impact, need to feel the impact of why you are in office. And I think that is exactly what we are doing. So it doesn't matter how long we have in office. Even if it is the last day, you will still see me commissioning project. And then the next day I hand over and go away.
In a bid to also consolidate on the council's pledge to avail the people with quality health care, a 10-bed capacity primary health care facility was inaugurated in both Besa and Kaba villages, respectively.
You look at our road, it's tight. You look at our town hall, it's about to be completed. Another road is coming here again, but look at this palace, the heart of the town. May Allah reward you people, protect you, and guide you through, inshallah.
Since last 10 years ago, I keep this land for the health center. If any person or that person to go attach this land, I will fight him.
High points of the tour was the inauguration of the upgraded Jiwa Emirate Council, a move the Sirkin Jiwa commended as crucial to upholding cultural heritage and preserving an age-long tradition. As a Tanimo Williams, NTA News.
The usual daily traffic gridlock experienced along the popular Nyanya Karu Road due to early morning rush by residents going to the city center for their various activities appears to be on low ebb. Odiri Oboro Arutere, who was at the ever-busy road, reports that the traffic situation is devoid of the heavy vehicular traffic along that axis.
Nyanya, a gateway to the neighboring Nasarawa state, usually experience heavy gridlock in early hours of the day, especially for those coming into the city center for work. This development has been on for a period of time, except on a day like this. Today seems to be a jolly day for motorists leaving Nyanya Karu down to the city center. Respondents attribute this free flow of traffic on the ever-busy road to the Easter break.
Our road is always choked up, but today is free because of the 2 days holiday.
This road, hot dot. You understand? The absence of like Saturdays, Sunday, you will not see any rushing of hot dot here.
I'm even surprised at what is actually happening. I'm even yet to know what actually happened, why the road is free this morning.
Basically because of the holiday, people are still enjoying the Easter holiday, but it's unusual like this.
Meanwhile, there is an ongoing construction work to expand the road to ease movement. In Abuja, Odiri Ogboru Arutere, NTA News.
FCT Police Command has arrested 2 suspected car snatchers along day-day axis of the Federal Capital Territory. The 2 suspects, Abdullahi Mohammed, 37 years, and Mohammed Usman, 35 years, were arrested during a coordinated operation and apprehended while trying to dispose the car. They also confessed to belong to a 5-man syndicate operating along Niger-Abuja axis. The car recovered is one ash-colored Toyota Corolla and 2 counterfeit number plates. The command says efforts are being made to apprehend other fleeing suspects. Meanwhile, the FCT Police Command has implored residents to report all suspicious movement through the following emergency numbers on the screen. The need to obey traffic lights is becoming imperative, as this will reduce avoidable accidents in the city center of Abuja. Ayana J. Auta reports on an accident where 2 cars collided at Defense College Junction Wednesday morning.
Accidents have become a menace, especially on the streets of the city center of Abuja. It is a common sight to see drivers displaying impatience at the sight of traffic lights. Just like this accident that occurred at the Defense College involving a Peugeot car with registration number BR06DKA and a Honda Accord with registration number BRR648SV. Efforts to speak with the 2 drivers proved unsuccessful as the driver of the Peugeot was rushed to an undisclosed hospital. In another development, a tanker with a registration number MKA356ZF ran into a perimeter fence of a building along the Muhammadu Buhari Way. Eyewitness accounts attribute the accidents to brake failure.
The charges on this bank here, so on the way climb it like in fair brake and now diverted to this area.
I think when the driver was trying to reverse the truck, so the brake failed. And it brought him to the fence, and the truck fell on the ground.
As a result of the accident, the content of the truck spilled.
Now brake fell. I want to enter here. Small motor don't reach. I don't touch the brake. The motor go back because a lot too much for motor.
Good-spirited Nigerians, however, were on ground to help scoop the product in drums. Ayana J. Auta, NTA News.
Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, as of 6 April 2021, indicates 3 new cases of COVID-19 in the FCT, bringing the total number of confirmed cases to 19,670, while active cases stand at 437, and the number of discharged cases in the territory now stand at 19,071, and sadly, 164 deaths have so far been recorded in the FCT. Proper handling of food, vegetables, and fruits, observers say, is one major way of preventing food poisoning. Aisha Obale in this report highlights the best way to manage incident of food poisoning to avoid morbidity.
Unsafe food containing harmful bacteria, virus, parasite, or chemical substances causes more than 200 diseases, according to reports. Food poisoning also causes approximately 550 million illnesses in people and 230,000 deaths annually. Foodborne diseases is one public health challenge that causes discomfort. Timothy Abba, a civil servant, shares his experience, which he reveals is unpleasant.
Experienced it last year during the COVID-19, specifically on March 31st. I ate something and my stomach, my whole system got disrupted. I was confused because it's never happened to me before. This is the first time.
To minimize risk of food contamination and poisoning, according to experts, it is imperative that proper handling from farm to consumption is practiced. Dr. Murtala Ngabia, consultant physician and cardiologist at Mitama District Hospital, says food poisoning presents in different forms, from mild, severe to critical.
People should use plenty of ORS. Like I told you, it's vomiting and diarrhea and purging commonly. So ORS. Before ORS will come, get If ORS is not handy, take plenty of water, and then of course rush to the nearest hospital, because most at times the symptoms are acute, what we call acute. They can come within minutes of the ingestion of the consumption of the food.
He further stressed the need for Nigerians to take food poisoning serious and not for granted. In Abuja, Aisha Uba Ali, NTA News.
Away from health to culture, it was another milestone achievement for the Gwandara people of Kurudu community as they rolled out their drums to celebrate their cultural day. The paramount ruler Kurudu community, His Royal Highness Ezra Goma, says the event is to appease the gods of the land in preparation for this year's planting season. Ifeanyi Ezuba reports that the chief of Kurudu also inaugurated the new modern palace.
The people of Kurudu, one of Gwandara ethnic extraction, they are believed to be the first settlers in Abuja before other people came to join them. To preserve and promote their heritage, they mark the Kurudu Cultural Day every year with the aim of reviving their tradition, which they say is going into extinction.
Our forefathers used to celebrate the culture, our culture, called Jibaje. So Jibaje is a culture before farm season. So I let everybody, our farm be good. Yes, our farm will be good is this time. Celebration we know.
Some of the sons and daughters of Kurudu community were honored with several titles in recognition of their contributions to the growth, development and progress of the community.
Community found them worthy to be honored.
Considering the fact that we've given a lot of children scholarship, indigent children scholarship for the past 20 years. And with this they have done now, since it means they appreciate what we have done.
Really, this program have really helped us because it has bring us together. It has promote unity and peace among us. And
the rich cultural heritage of the people was again brought to bear.
A lot of village head around here, district head, they were here joining hands to make sure this thing is successful.
Especially when it has to do with cultural refinement and cultural diversity and to promote community peace and development.
Culture, they say, is an umbrella term which encompasses the social behavior and norms found in human society. It also serves as a template for expectations in a social group, as depicted by the people of Kurudu community in Abuja Municipal Area Council. In Abuja, Ifeanyi Ezuba, NT News.
Everything nice, everything fresh, ready to celebrate. Celebrate, yeah. Make we come die. Call your friends, them come make we jolly. Let's have some fun and be happy. Feel the fresh, feel the new, feel the vibe. Feel the rhythm, feel the groove, come alive. Ayo, make it show. Magic, I love you. Like I said to Fuji, but flex on, don't you worry. You won't go shake your body. Instead, they make it calm down. If the form say it's happy, you want to grow 6 packs in a day. I beg you, know you pass your power. You want to show yourself, oh.
whatever your size. Find it with the new Airtel data plans. Dial *141# now to get the plan that suits you. Airtel, the smartphone network.
And now sports. Culture meets sportsmanship at the flag-off of the 20th National Sports Festival in Edo State, while Real Madrid proves to be Liverpool's worst nightmare. As the rates went down in Spain, Cynthia Ogun has more on Sports Brief.
Various cultures were on display as the 20th National Sports Festival officially began in Benin City. Though the event was delayed, the fiesta witnessed a mandatory march past by all participating states and the FCT. The games were eventually declared open by President Muhammadu Buhari, represented by the Youth and Sports Development Minister, Sunday Dare, who described the festival as an avenue to discover budding talents and unite the country. He further appealed to participants to compete in an atmosphere of friendship. Meanwhile, Team Delta is topping the medals table with 11 gold, comprising 6 in swimming, 2 in cycling, 2 in judo, and 1 in taekwondo as of Tuesday evening. Bayelsa State is second with 5 gold, 4 silver, and 4 bronze medals. Edo State occupies the third position with 2 gold, 4 silver, and 4 bronze. Kano State is fourth with 3 silver medals, with Cross River State and Gombe securing 5th and 6th place respectively. Team Lagos became the talk of the event when a pregnant woman defied the odds to win a gold medal in Taekwondo. A feat was Team Lagos' first gold at Edo 2020. Elsewhere, Mohamed Salah's precious away goal was inadequate as Real Madrid secured a 3-1 win over Liverpool in the first leg of their Champions League quarter-final at the Estadio Alfredo Di Stefano Stadium in Spain. No other side have beaten Liverpool more often than Real Madrid, with the Reds bearing the cross of defeat in their last 4 encounters. With Sports Brief, Cynthia Ogun, NTA News.
And just before we go, remember, COVID-19 vaccine is free. Please avail yourself the opportunity to be vaccinated. It is the effective way of curtailing the spread of the virus. That's the news in English. Translation is next. Stay with us.
Ma baje shaje wo wana bi ku jagbe dai yi wa na ba shi ba ba dai wo mu presi su fa yu ba wani wa gwa na ba je gayi nge shikpa je da municipal nya ja Abdullah da mu candido wa dai nge azaku nishin na do na na yi nyasa a shikpa jin atete jin bai a zaza yi nu jin atete jin ba atutu wo gwamnati ye nche yi agbelo ba je ge ba ku ba za jin bade na shi ba lo wen la azako guya na do na anyasa atene shi bai ko lolo ngbesa asabeta numu Williams wadai nge municipal la piaka nge zoko tutu ga nlo nge tagitna ba che tushitnu nkpa bado ntogi zoko nko lolo tagi nwanyi nche tushitnu nkpa ba shi atene pia ntuge municipal abeginu wa godo wen la nge sa jiwai latu she wo shi azan wo kukunu lo shoko kuche wa kukunu wu municipal e ala amato nai mbage kalai nge bashi bashi nge gwamnati bagbatu amato zoko luko onache ga azoko ga nya nge badenu bache nge amato shegi aje bafia nkizina jimye ayina je yauta wada nge bade piano ji nge amato ba shegi aje jimi abada kawida nge zoko shegi ba wagodo wai nga nge abani ko pya ba yi ba mi ya buba si ina ba ji nge a gwamnati a zoko luko ona chega konya bagbatu wagodo wai nga nge abagi wewe bado yinya wai yi ba ji bagbatu anabaji ya jesidai nge she yi dam yi nge ezokwo luko laba mpmapma yi onya kola ka nyanya ko ile kar zokwo nya lo kefi nge azajin pepye yi ge ba lo ba atete ba nyipe de henyi aba wule nge ala ya igba nko je sochi nhaye odiri ogboru arutere wadai nge fi na nye sofi bada wala ka ehwigo ayofo adnagban bada gwamnati tete jin sisin ina la anfe gwambai bada na jin aja azoko lukolo ntnap mapmai abwa azoko sheko kunche na anfe ba avun ba magbaje anabai kuzo ibeji ada wo so sheko aji fe yi won fi na gbada sasu.
Masu kallon mu barkanmu da yammaci ga fasarar takaitattun labarai mai karantawa Isiyaku Buhari Suleja. Shugaban karamar hukumar Abuja Municipal Abdullahi Adamu Kanido ya bayyana cewa samun hanyoyi da kuma inganta harkokin lafiya yana daga cikin abubuwa mai mahimmanci da gwamnatinsa ta sa a gaba. Wakiliyarmu Asabe Tanimu Williams ta ruwaito mana cewa karamar hukumar ta yi nisa don bayar da aikin hanyar fyako da kuma hanyar toge da ke karamar hukumar da kuma gina ƙananan asibitoci a waɗansu ƙauyuka. An bayyana cewa ya kamata a dinga bin dokar amfani da hasken wutar kan hanya domin a samu sauƙin samun haɗura. Wakiliyarmu a Yanaji Auta ta ruwaito mana cewa an samu afkuwar haɗarin motoci biyu a mahaɗin hanyar makarantar sojoji a safiyar Laraba, wanda an bayyana cewa yawaitar samun haɗura yana daga cikin rashin bin dokar amfani da wutar hasken kan hanya. A yayin da ake yawaita samun cunkoson ababen hawa a hanyar Yanya zuwa Karu domin masu zuwa cikin garin Abuja da safe don gudanar da ayyuka na yau da kullum, amma yanzu an samu raguwar cunkoson. Wakiliyarmu Audrey Ogboro Arutere ta ruwaito mana cewa ta ziyarci hanyar wajajen ta bayyana cewa saboda samun hutun bikin Easter shi yasa aka samu sauƙin cunkoson ababen hawa a hanyar. Jama'a, ƙarshen fassarar takaitattun labaran kenan, mu kwana lafiya.
Ekele m gị n'ịnọnyere anyị n'akụkọ ụwa nke taa. Aha m bụ Rachel Ifi Ono. Gere akụkọ ụwa n'uju ya. N'ihi mmetụta na obi ọma ọkachasị n'ihe banyere ahụike, onyeisi oche n'ime okpuru ọchịchị Amak Abdullahi Adamu Kandido arụpụtala ọtụtụ ihe iji nyere ndụ aka n'ime ime obodo. Onye ọrụ ya Sabeta Nimu William wetara akụkọ na ya bụ nwa amadi gbapere alaka nakwa nkwarangwa dị iche iche na ụlọ ahụike dị n'ime ime obodo Gbesa nakwa Kaba. O mekwaziri ka anyị mata na ya bụ nwa amadi wugharịrị obi eze ọdịnala nke Jiwa, ebe ya bụ eze n'aka nke ya tụkwara ya n'ụzọ dị ukwuu. Idonwe iwu okporo ụzọ bụ ihe dị oke mkpa n'ihi na ọ na-enye aka gbochie ọdachi dị iche iche ọkachasị n'obodo ndị mepere emepe n'isi ala anyị. Anyị na Jaya Ụta wetara akụkọ na ụgbọala abụọ nwere ihe mberede okporo ụzọ n'ihu ụlọ akwụkwọ ndị agha ala anyị Defense College, ebe akpọgara ndị na-akwọ ya bụ ụgbọala n'ụlọ ọgwụ maka nlekọta. Ọ gakwara n'ihu kwuo na ụgbọala bụ mmanụ ọkụ nwekwara ihe mberede okporo ụzọ ma wufuo mmanụ ọkụ dị n'ime ya. Ọ kwekwara nghọta na ndị mmadụ gbatara ọsọ enyemaka n'ụzọ kwesịrị ekwesị. Oke mkpọchi ụzọ na-adị n'okporo ụzọ Yanya Karu n'ihi ndị ọrụ na-ama ụzọ na-abanye obodo ndị mepere emepe iji chọta ihe ndị eji ebi ndụ abụrụla nke belatala ebelata. Oyorai Odiri Ogboru arụtere mgbe ọ gara na ya bụ ụzọ wetara akụkọ na ya bụ mkpọchi ụzọ belatara n'ụzọ pụrụ iche. Ọ gakwara n'ihu kwuo na nke a mere n'ihi na ọtụtụ ndị alaghachitebeghị ọrụ dịka ha nwetụrụ obere ezumike maka emume Ista ha mere na ngwụcha izu gara aga. Onye ọma na-ege ntị, ebe a ka anyị pịachiri akụkọ ụwa nke taa. Udo dịrị gị.
Ẹ kú kalẹ̀ o, ẹ sì kú dédé wòyí. Ìròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún ti Àbújá ló dé sí etí gbọ̀nyín láti ẹnu Mọ́bọ́lájí Mátì. Ìdàgbàsókè àwọn ohun èlò ní ìgbèríko gbogbo nípasẹ̀ ọ̀nà ṣíṣe pẹ̀lú ètò ìlera tó pójú owó jẹ́ ohun tó jẹ ìjọba Abdullahi Adamu Kàndídò lógún, èyí tí yóò ṣe ọ̀pọ̀ àǹfààní láti ìsàlẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Àṣàbí Tanimu Williams ròyìn wípé ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ọ̀hún ti ṣiṣẹ́ lójú ọ̀nà Píáká tó gùn ní nǹkan bíi ẹgbẹ̀rin ibùsọ̀ àti ọ̀nà mìíràn ní Tògé èyí tó gùn ní 450 ibùsọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ilé ìwòsàn ní abúlé Gbẹ̀sà àti abúlé Kàbá. Bákan náà ààfin ọba ìlú Jìwà náà rí àgbéga. Ìdí pàtàkì láti máa tẹ̀lé àwọn òfin ìrìnnà ọkọ̀ jẹ́ ohun tó ṣe kókó nítorí pé yóò dẹ́kun jàǹbá lójú pópó nígboro ìlú Àbújá. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Ayénajé Àwùjá ròyìn láti oríta ilé ẹ̀kọ́ àwọn ọmọ ogun níbi tí ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ méjì ti dojúkọ ara wọn ní òwúrọ̀ òde òní. Akitiyan àti bá àwọn awakọ̀ ọ̀hún sọ̀rọ̀ pàbó ló já sí torí pé dìgbàdìgbà ni wọ́n gbé ọ̀kan nínú wọn lọ sí ilé ìwòsàn. Bákan náà ọkọ̀ epo kan náà kàgbákò jàǹbá tí epo inú rẹ̀ sì dànù. Àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà rere gbìyànjú bí wọ́n ti ń gbọ́n epo ọ̀hún sínú àgbá padà. Súnkẹrẹ fàkẹrẹ tó dí àwọn ènìyàn lọ́wọ́ àti rìn lójú ọ̀nà márosẹ̀ Yànyàn sí Kẹ́fì látàrí àwọn ará ìlú tí wọ́n súré tètè láti dé ìgboro ìlú Àbújá fún iṣẹ́ òòjọ́ wọn ti ń dínkù. Alákòjọpọ̀ Òdírì Ọgbọ̀rú Àrùtèrè tó yọjú sí agbègbè ọ̀hún ròyìn wípé àwọn ọkọ̀ ńláńlá lójú ọ̀nà ọ̀hún ò wọ́pọ̀ mọ́ bíi ti ìgbà kan rí. Tó kì í dùn púpọ̀ ṣíun ní ọbẹ̀ oge títí ọ̀la Ojúmọ́ Ire ni yóò mọ́ wa.